I can do. Like, technically it's expensive to eat perfectly. Right. He's got new shoes. I know he's trying to help me. So we'll get that little. It's a little warm. We're having some warmer weather again, like a flare-up, if you will. We had some beautiful weather the last couple weeks of August, or mid-August-ish, or right, I'm trying to figure out the exact dates. I happened to be doing a bunch of overnights for someone, and I couldn't believe how awesome it was. Temperature, atmosphere. I even wondered if someone died up there in the universe who was controlling people too much in a certain way or driving people crazy. I was like, did someone drop dead and they have who was a real problem in society and was in a leadership position? Let's hope more of those go, right? So, this was this is like a month ago at this point, so. Show, ladies and gentlemen. It's interesting, there are people who have totally different lives. Like, I thought about this. I grew up thinking I was supposed to work in a 9-to-5 office. Like, it was just my mom was a secretary, my dad worked at a bank. They had been divorced for many years, but it's like I didn't really know like how else people earned a living, and a stable one at that. But come to find out, there are a whole bunch of people who've had rotating schedules in, maybe the medical world or similar, and they still make a decent living. It's not, you're not trapped 9 to 5, and they are free to roam about the cabin, if you will, all throughout the week when they have off. You know what I mean? Like, so ready, set, forward. Scrub in Lilo and Stitch or Lilo and Stitch. They put on a show. So we got quite the show here today. And they knew, if someone were paying attention, they would know I would have a reaction to Ford. There's Ford people, there's Tesla people, like there's, there are a lot of great Ford cars, but what if you were considered a Tesla, maybe you practice yoga and that seems Tesla-like to you, the natural world, or this, that, and the other. And which is which? Like, it got really confusing at one point. And it's like, Ford is supposed to be better, Sharon, but it's like, for some reason, I really don't know any longer, but we'll leave it at that. I'm also afraid to talk, afraid to say anything. What's this Penn State whiteout? Pepsi 2025. I hope that's not a secret message. Whiteout, we have to check that out. Is their Nittany Lion, is the lion white for Penn State? I thought he was blue. So C4 Jolly Rancher Performance Energy Drink. Also some sort of green apple protein powder. Certified for Sequan, certified for sport. SS. CCFFSS, we got it going on. We don't want to talk about the Secret Service or the military police in the Nazi-run Germany. SS would be how you would see that. And you can rotate those S's and get a nice swastika. Less talking, more building. Ready, set, forward. I would like a house built for me. Super Duty, ready, set, forward. Ready, set, for you. For D. Your thrills your way. Design. Right, it looks really pretty. I have to appreciate the blue, like the deep royal, almost midnight blue with the black font, you know, ready, set, forward. It's very eye-catching. So I will say this, you know, most people I know who have been on the Ford program can afford nicer things, per se. I also noticed that if you've been on the, sorry about this Tesla, if you're on the Tesla program, you might be scrimping and saving. So it's like, oh, maybe I should go Ford then. Afford Ford. Can I afford a Ford? Alright, Ford it is. I'm 54. And we're tired of scrimping. I will say though that yoga saved my life. So some people would say there's some yoga in Ford. They just don't know it. Because it's all about being an electrical body, an intelligent being, the intelligence of the body. And part of that is when you grow and progress into certain poses and this, that, and the other, there's intelligence in the body. It's hard to explain. Like, so hard to explain. But there was a guy who called himself a cosmonaut. What was it? Terence McKenna. And he talked a lot about nature and the controlled use of substances for altered states and stuff like that of mind and so forth and so on, but in a controlled manner to see what happens, like if they were to do a research thing on LSD or something. And he said the mushroom is intelligent, and I thought this was interesting. He passed away. His wife is still living. Apparently too much hemp is what one person was concerned about. But point being, a really fascinating speaker. You can find online a lot of his information. I think it's still there on YouTube. And he would say the mushroom is intelligent. So certain mushrooms that were grown, you know, and if you were to eat them, I think the idea is everything has intelligence in it. Who doesn't want to be talking? Oh well, yeah. So anyway, point being, in some cases, certain mushrooms cause certain otherworldly experiences or what have you. It's dangerous to try anything on your own, you know, outside of legal realms, I guess. So this is a very experimental thing that went on back in